Laura, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this morning. All right, let's talk Caloric. Caloric's been around since the 1930s, right? It is the latest innovation. It is superior technology that they have put together where we can have that in our home now. This is their 9-in-1. This is their MAXX Mini. Now, you may have seen the MAXX before. That was that big 26-quart, and it could do everything. Well, this can do everything. This has all of that power, but it's just in that mini size. It's just in that 16-quart size. So this is where that culinary versatility meets countertop convenience. Take a look at the size, take a look at what you are getting, because you are getting the baking tray, the air frying basket, the air rack, the crumb tray, the rack handle, and you're getting the cookbook, you're getting the recipes. I know a lot of times we get these home and we think, I'm not quite sure where to start. Well, you're getting some recipes on there to help you get started. You're gonna be able to air fry, bake, toast, roast, grill, sear, broil, everything right inside here. It will fit 6 pieces of toast, an 8-inch personal pizza, and if you've never tried air frying, maybe that's what you're gonna be doing in the new year. I want you to try air frying. It is amazing without adding more oil, without adding more grease, more fat, more calories. Maybe that's the step you take in the new year. So today it's $129.95. That's on 5 flexible payments of $25.99. And this thing right here, this oven, we're gonna cover the shipping and handling on that. You're not paying for the shipping and handling on this. All I ask you to do is pick out the color that you want. I love this red here. I love a pop of color in the kitchen. So we have it in red, we also have it in the silver, and we have it in black as well. Our guest this morning from Caloric is Chef Jamie Gwynn. Hi, Chef. How are you this morning?
Hey, Ty. Good morning. Did we say you can French fry? Because it's never too early for French fries.
Never too early, yes.
Never too early. You know that I am an air fryer aficionado, and I say that humbly, but I pride myself on the fact that you can do everything in an air fryer. You can make bagels in an air fryer. I make breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I bake cookies at midnight when I have a craving in my air fryer. And like you said, Caloric is an almost 100-year-old company that I am so proud to ambassador for. They are a leader in technology, and our MAXX air fryer oven has been a hit. 5-star customer pick here at HSN. It does it all. But the question I'm asked the most is, how big or how small can you go? And there's really no sort of middle ground, right? You're either looking for something with great capacity where you can feed a huge crowd, or you're looking for the perfect countertop air fryer oven. And this is it. I think I'm in love. I will tell you, my MAXX Mini sits on the counter here, and literally every meal I find myself going to it. So think about it. Maybe you do want to bake just a few chocolate chip cookies after dinner, right? Or maybe you want to make the ultimate baked potato without ever having to turn on your conventional oven. Truth is, I have a beautiful professional oven back there, but I don't use it very much. I use my MAXX Mini because it is convection. So we know the air circulates. It's like a cyclone. It's velocity. It's what makes crispy pizza crust and beautiful French fries and air fried chicken brilliantly. But the MAXX does 9 things, like you said. It's an air fryer, it's a broiler, it's an oven, it's an indoor grill, it's a pizza oven, it's a dehydrator. Check out these apple chips my son and I made. We have copious amounts, Ty. You should come and visit because we went apple picking, and so we have apple chips for a year.
Oh, I love those. Yeah.
So good. So good. It's a pizza oven. It's a proofer. You can bake. It does it all. And what I love is that there's no preheat. This really is a miraculous appliance.
Yeah, and you're going to find just what Chef said. You're going to find yourself going to it more and more often because of how easy it is to use, because of the versatility, because you don't want to fire up that big oven and maybe heat up the entire home, maybe heat up the entire apartment. As you can see right there, it's this supercharged hot airflow, and that creates that golden crisp crunch on the outside, and it gives you that soft, tender inside. It uses less oil, less grease, less fat, which means less calories. It is so intuitive because of that touch screen on the front, so you can adjust the time, the temperature, or even better, what about the 21 presets? Takes the entire guessing out of it. Just hit one of your presets, let it know what you want to do, you place it inside, and it works a lot faster too, this compact size. Again, you're not trying to heat up that entire oven, so it takes a long time between the preheating and the baking and all of that. Because of that supercharged heat, the way that airflow works and that compact size, it cuts the time down by a lot, maybe even in half. It's gonna cut your cooking time, and there's no preheating time. Makes it easier if you've got kids, if we've got that busy life happening coming into the new year, a lot of new things going on, and you wanna do that cooking easier, taking out the guessing game, and it's quicker, less fat, less calories. Get a Kalorik MAXX in your home, and now get the mini. This is gonna fit right up on your counter space. Also, here's another thing, we can take $20 off of this. If you'd like this to be $109.95, if you don't have the HSN card, either sign up for one today, either at hsn.com, or you can call the 1-800 number. I'll show you the 1-800 number here in a second. It is 1-800-695-1418. Just takes about a minute. You get qualified for the HSN card, and we will give you $20 just for opening up a card today. So that makes this Kalorik MAXX Mini now from $129 to $109. We already took $30 right off the price, our normal HSN price. Now you're getting another $20 off that. Chef, can you talk us through maybe a little bit about the presets? Because I'm very much an amateur in the kitchen, and the idea that it has 21 presets means a lot to me. That means I don't have to do any calculations or really think about it.
Exactly. I like my appliances to have a brain, Ty. I have to tell you. And Max, who I often call my boyfriend, he's really smart. So there are 21 presets between air fry and oven. Literally at the touch of a button, you roll the knob. So I'm actually searing a steak. I'm gonna sear a ribeye, 3 minutes on each side at 500 degrees because we have sear power here. And all I did was touch a button, scroll to steak, and hit start. It is entirely pre-programmed to know the timing. And I'll tell you, the toughest thing about the MAXX is it's often ahead of itself. So sometimes my nachos are done a minute ahead of schedule. How bad could that be, right? 3-minute nachos, by the way. So the football game starts, you're starving, you don't have to wait. How about everything from these big barbecue beef ribs that took about 30 minutes? Now, you talked about timing, Ty, and the truth is that an air fryer statistically works about 33% faster than a traditional method, right?
Yeah.
But if you read our reviews, the MAXX works anywhere from about 35 to 50%. You were right on, about half the time faster. So I could make a baked potato in my conventional oven. It would take me probably 15, 20 minutes to heat up the oven, an hour to roast the potato to fluffy, perfect tenderness with crispy skin, the way I like it. I olive oil coat it, and then I season it with salt and pepper generously. This baked potato took 21 minutes. Think about baking too. You know, when you're baking in an enclosed environment, which is exactly what a convection oven is, where the air circulates. And we showed, I loved what you said, we showed the cyclone, the velocity of how the air circulates inside the MAXX. When the air circulates all around, you get the perfect crumb because the heat isn't stagnant anywhere. So when you bake in your MAXX, it is unbelievable texture. Now, if you look here, those 9 cooking functions can be done with air fry or convection or without. Now, our oven has a top spiral heating element. It has 4 heating rods, 2 top, 2 bottom, and a fan that circulates the air from the top. It's super easy to clean because it's all coated on the inside, and it comes with the tray, the air fryer basket, and the crumb tray, as we call it, on the bottom. But it's 16 quarts capacity, so it really does hold. You said an 8-inch pizza. I baked a 10-inch one, actually. I cheated, and you can see it's pretty crispy crust. But check out the sear on this steak.
That's
Ty.
what's amazing, that you can get a good sear on that. I love that.
We're talking heat from everywhere, and that's what's genius about it. I'm gonna turn my steak over, but this is my perfect weeknight meal. I make rosemary French fries. I sear a steak. I slice the steak over top.
Yes.
I nestle it on top of the French fries. And when my son is down to sleep at night, I sit down at that counter back there, and it is like the ultimate meal.
That's
but if you're cooking for 2 or 6, I'll tell you, this oven does everything. It toasts bread in the morning, like you said, or check this out. It's just cooling down. This is like the ultimate lunch in our house. I just did some Italian sausages with some sweet mini peppers all around. If you're making salmon for 2, wait till you see how juicy and delicious the air fryer makes it.
Yes.
If you want to bake off a chicken pot pie, oh, and Thai leftovers, chicken parm reheated, 2 minutes.
Oh, that's great. A perfect place, right? Reheat. Now, if you're looking at all of that Chef Jamie has right there, and you think, I had no idea where to start. Though this happens to me. I order a new kitchen appliance and I can't wait, and then I know where to start. I want you to take a look at this. Take a look at what you're getting here inside. Let me open some of this up and show you, what do you want to make? Do you want to make that twice baked potatoes? Look inside here. You're getting all of this. Now you know exactly where to start. And with that touch screen, with those presets, makes it, what about some desserts? See, you're gonna be able to work through all of this, walks you through step by step on how to use it. I love that you're getting this included. So you're getting all the power, all the versatility, but in that mini size. Do you not have a lot of counter space? Like me, I don't have a lot of counter space. I gotta pick something that is worthy of my counter space. How about the 9-in-1 mini for $129.95? You're getting $30 right off the top. You're getting all the accessories you need, that air fryer basket, the crumb tray, the baking sheet, everything that you need to go inside to get started, including the recipe book. You're not paying for shipping and handling on this. We're gonna cover it today. 5 flexible payments of $25.99. It's a great way to start the new year. This will be your new go-to, making it easier and quicker, and air frying, less oil, less fats, less calories for you, for the kids. Chef, some of those dishes that you just showed, that would feed me and my kids easily. I don't want people to think that the mini means it's just for one. That's plenty.
No. Oh, definitely. So, and that's why I said 2 to 6 to 8, probably. I mean, what I love too, Ty, is that I'm layering. So I'm finishing that steak with the nachos underneath. You really do have a lot of capacity with 16 quarts. Now, I roasted some little potatoes off. They took 11 minutes. I mean, the amount of time you save, especially when we all get back to school and work and the new year starts quickly, right? We call it the Max because it's maximum power, maximum speed, and maximum results. I call him Max because he's become like my best friend. He does it all. And in the time that it takes you to preheat the oven, the mini Max can have dinner ready. And the cookies are on the bottom ready for dessert. When you can do all of this, you've got to try it. I'm telling you, the Max will make you a culinary hero. I'm like the super mommy on my blog, Ty, because I can make French fries faster than any.
That's it. Just for, it's worth it just for the French fries, Chef. Thank you for being here with us this morning. Always good to see you. Happy New Year.
Thank you, and Happy New Year to you, and all the best in the new year.
764-022. Make sure you grab that. We're going to move straight on. Hey, I am on Facebook Live. Let me grab my card for an espresso. Oh, I'm so excited about this. I love that. I think the last time I presented this, I was dressed like Clark Kent. I think somebody remembers that, but that was the last time, and I got to drink some coffee. I'm on